Thank you. Hello, welcome to Behind the Scenes. This is another week of Behind the Scenes of the Bald Explorer, filming with the lovely Julia. And the lovely Julia has been making her own video today. How's it gone?
It was fun.
It was fun.
A little bit nerve-wracking, but...
She was standing in for the balding exploring bloke. Where are we?
I was walking in, actually.
Yeah, actually you were. That's true. Where are we? What am I doing here?
We're on the serpent trail.
Oh yes, we're on the serpent trail. I've made a couple of videos, making a couple more. Well, Julia did one. It's fantastic. It's going to be awesome. You'll have to look forward to that. It may be out by the time you see this, because this is the first of our behind the scenes thing.
A new week.
A new week. We're on some heathland. It's oh look, there's a man on a horse down there.
That's the horse that watched us pass.
Sorry, you can't see that. I can't turn the camera and anything, so...
I'll get a picture, maybe.
Yeah, maybe. Anyway, we're on this heathland. Notice how dismissive I was then. Yeah, maybe. We're on this, I've said this 3 times now.
Try again.
We're on a heathland, ladies and gentlemen.
Now.
Oh, 4 times. And we've been in woodland, we're on a heathland, we're on the Serpent Trail, we're south of Fittleworth. It's great. The videos will be coming this week while I'm in Yorkshire, and I'm not looking forward to that. Are they coming this way?
Looks like it. Might see it.
The horses are coming this way. I'll get a shot of them.
It's just one horse.
The one horse is coming this way. I'll get a shot of it.
Love that the branch is waving.
Yeah, the camera's on a branch, so that's why it's wobbly. See you tomorrow.
Bye.
How do you want your harem arranged?
My harem today, I would like arranged so that we're all in shot. It's Monday. It's Monday. Monday comes round so blooming fast. Monday the 10th of December, and as you can see, it's cold, snowing, wet, sleet, all those things. No, it's none of those.
No.
However,
But it is cold.
it is chilly, and we are standing yet again in a graveyard. Lady Fix-It has brought us
Do another one.
to another one. Interestingly, we've met up with Andrew Shaxson.
Yep.
Andrew Shaxson, who took us to Diddling before, and he's taken us to Elstad,
Yes.
which I kept thinking of Elstree. In the back of my mind, I kept thinking Elstree Film Studios, but it was Elstad Church near Midhurst. Lovely Julia's been taking photos for social media and other purposes, and Mrs. Fix-It
I've been watching.
has been watching and advising and
talking.
and talking. We're in the graveyard. The interesting thing about this location is we made a video about a church that was here for 101 years, and by 1951 it had gone.
Gone.
Not a sign left.
Solid gone.
And it had a spire that was huge and could be spotted for miles, 120 feet tall, higher than the trees around it. And there's no sign that there was a church here apart from a few gravestones. So you are going to like that story.
Cool.
And these guys do say things.
We do speak. We do.
Well, we're doing our best. Aren't we, Julia?
Yes,
Thank you.
we are.
I don't like my harem to say too many things.
No.
Oh dear.
No.
By the way, the harem comment didn't come from me. Mr.
No better.
That's much better. Mr. Shaxson mentioned it when private aside to me. Said, "Oh, I see you brought your harem this time." And yeah,
Makeup and hair.
makeup and hair.
I've got the hair, which is the easy job.
And I need a lot of makeup.
I've got the makeup.
Anyway, so that's today. We're going to try and find somewhere to have a brief cup of coffee or something to warm up with. That'd be nice, wouldn't it?
It would be nice, wouldn't it?
Midhurst is probably the nearest. So, you never know what comes up from one day to the next.
I always think there's someone in there. It's really weird. No, there is me.
Anybody in there? Hello? Oh, yeah, just run away.
It's Tuesday, the 11th of December 2018, and I'm not at home. I'm in Yorkshire. I'm up north, and this, as you can see, is a very small room, which is my bed for the night at a little hotel near a place called Gimbal. I don't actually know, I've not seen anything, because as I drove up the M1 and then the M18 and I came off, it was in murky fog and it was dark. It's about 8 o'clock at night now. I've just had some food downstairs, and it's I've just been uploading stuff to Facebook, making sure the YouTube stuff's there. There's no internet in my room, which is very irritating. But then it's a cheap hotel, trying to save money as ever. So down in the reception area, in the bar area, I can upload or download. So I downloaded the YouTube videos and then uploaded it and scheduled it for Facebook. So they should ping on at 6 o'clock in the morning. I've been driving for nearly 5 hours. I'm quite shattered. Had a bit of a running around day, catching up, editing, doing stuff, getting things ready. But I think I'm all set for my corporate 2 days. I'm going to be disappearing off the grid for a bit whilst I do these things. I don't know if there's any Wi-Fi at the next place. So because I'm so tired, I'm probably going to read a little bit and then go to bed. I don't even know if there's a television in here, but I don't watch television as a rule. I'm going to make myself a cup of coffee. I brought my own coffee. I always bring in my bag of emergency supplies my own coffee, so I'm going to do that. Make a coffee. It's not exactly the warmest of rooms. I think there is a thermostat in here. The heating is normally set from 4 to 11. Okay, so apparently I can warm it up a bit. It's a bit chilly. I haven't got the Essie with me, you see. That's the difference. Anyway, still got this cold lingering, but it seems to be going slowly, sort of in my chest, and I can feel it in my nose. Anyway, not to worry. I will catch up with you soon, and tomorrow I'll be in a different hotel, so we'll see how we get on there. Right, night night. It's the 13th of December 2018. This is another hotel. This is a campanile, and the curious thing about this particular hotel is its location. It's on an industrial estate. There is nothing other than industry here, and then there's this hotel. There is a funny little restaurant stroke breakfast place. I haven't been in there. Didn't fancy it at all. I didn't do one last night. I mean, I came here last night. I walked to Asda. I bought some supplies. I ate the supplies in my room. I've eaten the rest of the supplies this morning for breakfast. It's about 8 o'clock. Got some milk so I could have proper coffee. I brought my own coffee, which I've now packed away. Everything's packed away because I'm just now waiting for my client to pick me up, and away we go, still in Yorkshire. I should be home about 7 o'clock this evening, and that will be this job done, and then I'm back to bald exploring stuff. Oh, hallelujah. I've just been sitting, well, I watched half of it last night, and then I watched a whole load of this business with the vote of confidence of Theresa May. Watched that last night on my laptop. I haven't turned the television on. And did a bit of reading, bit of sleeping, obviously. Did some press-ups, thank you, some sit-ups. Yeah, just sort of zoned out a bit, really, last night. And then I watched, as I say, half last night, and then the rest of it was about an hour-long documentary on Margaret Rutherford, which was very interesting, fascinating and sad as well at the same time. So that's me today. I'm going to record A Naked Englishman, which I again didn't do last night. Just kind of zoned out a bit last night after the job in Yorkshire. I've got 2 clients to film today, and then I'm heading home around about lunchtime, so I hope to be back by 6. It's
Friday, the 13th?
14th.
14th.
Yes, it's the 14th of December 2018, and the lovely Julia is up a tree. The tree
Is on its side.
is on its side, but it's nice being on the tree.
It is.
We are out in the woods. Whatever gave you that idea? In the
You are
sticks.
such a clever bean, aren't you?
Literally in the sticks.
In the sticks.
This is what they mean. And I've got my comedy hat on. I quite like it like that,
Hip,
so you
hip,
see
hip,
the comedy
hooray.
bit.
The Vobes has got his hat on and
It's coming
you
out
come
to
on
play.
out to play.
So we've been filming near Ashurst, near Stenning and Dial Post, another video from... Have you got the book on you?
It's in your pocket, your right hand pocket, on the outside.
It's in my pocket, in the right hand pocket. Here it is. Walks in Sussex, published in
1973.
1977.
Yeah, 77.
Yeah. 41 years ago. We've done this walk. It's been interesting because you think you go into the countryside, you're not going to see many changes, surely, in 40 years. And very much the minute we turn the camera on, what he was telling us to look out for, a plank bridge,
Yep.
had been either moved or had been gone, or the lane had been built over it.
Yeah. It's not where we were expecting it to be.
Had a few helicopters and things in the sky. Oh, and there's a white van man going past, wondering what the hell we're doing in the woods. Hello.
If you even noticed.
If he even noticed. Anyway, yeah, and then there were other paths and gates that were no longer there. Old-fashioned gates that were barbed wired with instructions on how to get through, which have been replaced, thankfully, because that sounded like a really awkward gate to get through.
Did not sound friendly.
We got a bit lost,
We did.
but not marginally lost. There were
We went a bit too far in one direction, didn't we?
yeah, but it was worth doing that because we not only did we see a nice little barn in the woods, we saw some footbridges over this little brook, and you saw an amazing full-sized deer.
Yes, a big female deer. Oh, she was beautiful.
And then later, in these woods, just over there, we saw about 8
Yeah.
slightly smaller
deer.
deer. Not sure if they were roe deer. They were
No.
grey and black.
Yeah, they were darker. in
So
colour, weren't
if you know what they are, do let us know. It'd be interesting. So we've got about half a mile to walk to get back to the car. It was -2 when we set out, which is why we're gloved up, hatted up, scarfed up, jacketed up, clothed up,
Booted up.
shoesed up, skinned up, eyeballed up,
Skin-
ears up, everything's up.
Oh, you're kidding.
What?
I found dog poo, didn't I?
Where?
On my shoe.
Oh, I thought you meant all over your trousers and stuff.
Well, no, that's the thing. That's good.
Anyway, that's today. What will tomorrow bring?
Or is
Oh,
it-
Saturday. That's the last of the behind the scenes. You still whinging?
Yeah, I thought it might be clay. I was hoping it might be clay, but it's not.
Yeah. Bye. It's don't need those. It's Saturday the 15th of December 2018, and I'm in my back room, which used to be the studio and still is the studio technically, if technically is the right way to describe it. It's just that it's now full of stuff and it's a mess. But I've managed to get over here. That's because of the Essie business that I've had, where I've been moving half the kitchen out into here, and now I'm just in this little hole. You can't really see it, but it is, honestly, you don't want to see the whole mess that it is. I got my microphone here. I've managed to get to my desk, which is down here, my mixing desk, and I've just recorded something which is the Bald Explorer podcast. Now, I know I've been putting out podcasts on an ad hoc basis, but the idea is to put out a proper, thought out, magazine style podcast, and that's what I've been doing this morning. And it will go out, well, by the time you see this, it would have gone out, hopefully. And hopefully it will be something that people will find relatively interesting, which will add to the various bits and pieces that I will do. I need to get it onto the website as well, so I'll try and do that. It's all early days, but that's what I've been doing this morning. And then this ends another week in the life of the Bald Explorer. Thank you very much for watching it, if you have, and keeping up with the behind the scenes. Next week, lots of more interesting and fun. Starting hopefully tomorrow, I'm going to go out with the lovely Julia on a special investigation. Won't say what it is, we'll leave that a bit of a mystery for the moment. Mainly because I need to just double check that the weather's going to be alright, that Julia's free, and that we can do what we want to do. Something a bit different, hopefully, but still an outdoor exploration in the cold. So, there you go. Thanks very much for watching. Another week. I'll see you next week. Take care.